we need to talk about why the Bitcoin price just crashed all the way down to $8,000, and also why the Bitcoin price is crashing after we got this Bitcoin ETF launch in the US. So all this and more in this video, but quickly I have to throw out a disclaimer, if not I'm gonna get sued or something. None of this is financial advice, this is purely my own opinion. So do your own research before making any financial decisions or any decisions in general. So quickly I have to announce the giveaway winner for last week's video, and I'll tell you how you can join future giveaways. So it's here, and I just have to press this, pick a winner. So I'm gonna pick a winner from the comments of this video. So it's randomized, you can see it's randomized. So Cole D, congratulations, I'll send you a DM, and if you don't respond in 48 hours, I'll pick another winner. So yeah, how you can join future giveaways, just have to smash up the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell button. So next time I post videos, if there are any giveaways in future, you can join it. So quickly, why the Bitcoin price is down even though the ETF is up. So as you can see that Bitcoin jumps to a new high above 66,000 after landmark US ETF launch. So big news, right? Basically the SEC saying that this is no longer a scam, this is a viable asset class. But now you can see that the price is at $62,000, all the way from its high of $67,000. So you can't really see it properly on this chart, but yeah, it's down about 8% from its all-time high. So 8% in Bitcoin, practically nothing, right? But yeah, the next thing is the big news, which is why Bitcoin's price just crashed to $8,000. Can you imagine that, guys? What a bargain. So first thing to note is that this happened on Binance US, right? So not the actual Binance exchange, because in the actual Binance exchange, this would never have happened. So you can see that this price went from 67,000 to 8,200, right? And you might be wondering to yourself why this is. And basically this has to be, this has something to do with liquidity and stop losses. So I'm going to change to the next slide. So I'm going to explain liquidity and stop losses, right? So what is liquidity? Liquidity refers to the ease of which an asset or a security can be converted into cash without affecting its market price. So basically, this is a sign of very bad liquidity. And if you take a look at the volume, you can see that the 24-hour volume is only $155 million. So that's a lot of money, but relatively speaking, it's very little, right? So I'm just going to go through just a simple illustration to show you what is meant by this. So liquidity is, let's say you have $5 million here, and let's use 10 million for simplicity's sake. You have 10 million here, and we call this B, which is buyer, and you have 10 million, let's say 11 million here, which is S, we call it the seller. So there's a stickman guy here, and basically this guy's stickman guy's job, he's called the market maker, which is we're gonna call him MM. Okay, and what this market maker's job is to do is actually to match these two orders, like match buyers and sellers, right? So excuse my horrible drawing, and basically he's supposed to absorb this 1 million, which when there's extra. So the price, let's say it's at 63,000 now, 63k. So when you sell and there's 1 million extra, so it doesn't bring the price down about like 10% or something like that, right? So what happens, why something like this can happen is because the liquidity is very low, and this guy stickman figure here doesn't have this $1 million. So he just has to let this price fall to whatever the price that is willing market buyers, right? So that's what we call thin liquidity. And this is the opposite of what we want, because we want the best fills and all that, which I will explain a bit later in the video. So yeah, the other thing is stop losses, right? Say you put your, let's say you identified a support at 53,000 because of this 25 days moving average of 54,000, right? So you put a stop loss like right here, and because of this liquidity issues, you basically get liquidated, right? So this is a possible manipulation as well, right? Someone just selling a lot of Bitcoins on this Binance US exchange where they know there's no liquidity, and they put up buy orders all the way here. So when they liquidate everyone, they buy up some Bitcoin as well, and you know they're back here. So yeah, that's liquidity and stop losses explained, right? So next on the video list is how do you avoid losing your money like this, right? So you don't want, definitely you don't want to be like setting your stop losses at 54 million and then you just lost all your Bitcoin because you know you got liquidated and now it's back at 63,000, right? So, and also how you take advantage of these opportunities. So first of all, I just want to say that if you take a look at CoinGecko here, you look at exchanges and press spot. Wait, this is a better way, sorry. This is for individual coins, right? So just Bitcoin. So you want to, before you trade on any exchange, you want to come here and you want to go to markets. Sorry, taking a bit of time. And you want to look at the depth and also more importantly, the volume, right? So you can see on Binance, like the actual Binance Global, you have about 4.4 billion of volume in 24 hours. So in this case, you don't really have to worry about liquidity, right? Because let's say you're trading like even $10,000 or something. So you really don't have to worry about liquidity because the market will just absorb it up, right? So this is why liquidity is really important. If not, for any altcoin, right? Let's say you have a low cap altcoin, right? So this is why you have to check the liquidity before placing trades. If not, you're gonna place a trade and it's just gonna spike the price, right? So second thing is always use limit orders, right? Don't use market orders because this might be a case where someone basically fat fingered and they pressed the market order and basically they sold a lot of it at a price that was not desirable, basically. And also, how can you take opportunities of these scenarios? So I don't personally think that is a good way to take opportunity of these scenarios because basically you have to have money on exchanges which have very low liquidity and then you place like limit orders. Let's say when the Bitcoin price is at 60,000, you place limit orders at 30,000 or something, right? So you hope that this happens, but this rarely happens. So it's not really a good idea to tie up all the money on exchanges anyways. So what's my conclusion? My conclusion is that never buy an asset on a headline, right? So this is for the first part. So you see Bitcoin ETF, everybody jumping in, FOMOing in, oh, Bitcoin's going to go to 200,000. So that might have happened, but in most cases, it's always buy the rumor, sell the news event, right? Which is why we can see that Bitcoin is hanging around 63K mark here. So if you bought, you lost 5 to 6% of your money. So yeah, don't buy when there's a lot of hype, right? You want to buy when things are boring, when everyone says, oh, this asset is dead. That's the time when there's the most upside. And number two, to avoid this major catastrophe of Binance US, only trade on liquid exchanges. So how do you think of like liquidity? So you have to see something which is very relative, right? Because 4 billion of volume is about 10%. So you should be able to get your proper fills in anything which has above like maybe 500 million in liquidity daily. So in trading volume daily, right? This is why people recommend you only stick to the big exchanges, because the big exchanges are where the liquidity is tight, the spreads are like this. Let's say this is a big exchange liquidity and this is, you know, the small exchange liquidity. So when you place market orders, you really move the price, right? So also you don't want to use market orders, use limit orders at all times, right? So you don't want to buy something for more than it's worth. So yeah, that's about all I wanted to share today. If you enjoyed, do let me know in the comments below, right? So thank you very much for watching till the very end of the video. If you did enjoy the video, smash up the thumbs up button just like this. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell and press all. And with that being said, have a fantastic day ahead and peace out.